Hey folks, Riverwind in Alaska, actually in India. I'm in Bangalore, India right now, staying at the BYOC hostel. Wonderful place, fantastic people. You're gonna love Jigger when you get here. Wonderful guy, fantastic hostel with really nice people, good ambiance. Like you cook your own food if you want it. Anyway, I need to tell you a little story. 13 years ago, I got a phone call when I was at my home in Alaska there from a guy named Steve Hartman. Tell me about that CBS News has this thing called Everybody Has a Story. And in the story, he talks about they pick somebody from throwing a dart over their shoulder into the map of the United States, and they come there and going to do a story on somebody that they randomly pick out of the phone book. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the wilderness. I'm in the woods. Is this a joke? He said, no, not a joke, And I thought to myself, you know what? Sounds like fun. Come on over. So they came over and I met Steve Hartman and his videographer, wonderful guy named Les Rose. Came over, and so they set up and did an interview with me, and they spent 3 days doing videotaping, and they cut all that down to 3 minutes and 8 seconds. Oh my gosh. Whew. Anyway, of course, Steve, being a professional and stuff, he wants things to be entertaining for, CBS Evening News. And I thought, it's pretty good. But there was a couple things said in it that at first I'm like, wait a minute. But of course he wants to make it, entertaining. So it's not a big deal, but I do want to bring it up to my audience on my YouTube videos. The first one was when he first picked me out of the phone book, he called me a doozy. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute, what the heck's doozy mean? So I looked it up and I found out that doozy means something outstanding or unique of its kind. I'm like, oh, well, you know what? That sounds like me anyway. So that one could go, and then the next part, when I was showing in my garden.
You haven't shown me anything in your garden that you've planted. It's pretty
That's
much...
because I didn't plant anything this year.
The guy is out there.
And as I walked by him, I said, that's because, I'm up here for 3 weeks. So, doing maintenance on my home, so why should I plant? And he dubbed that out and said, that's when I thought Michael was a little bit out there. But that's cool, no worries, it's entertainment value, but I just want to let you know. Of course, nowadays I'm up here full time for the last 4 years and doing quite a bit of work every year up there trying to make this healing retreat. Okay, the third thing here was when they interviewed my mom in California, which was really fantastic. It's like, wow, they must have thought of me high enough to go do an interview with my mom in California. So anyway, she talked about, me, just kind of like not really doing too much for the future and wanted to give me ideas for the future and business ideas and stuff. But as a clinical massage therapist, I felt like she was doing pretty good. But the fact is, I'm a very spiritual person. I used to go to different churches with my friends to find out who their God was. And then, of course, growing up and getting older and learning about different countries and different religions and different cultures and everything else, I really realized that all rivers, to me, flow to the same ocean. So when people ask me what my religion is, I just tell them my religion is love. And it's something that I enjoy and feel. So anyway, just to let you know how I felt about some of this stuff. And again, Steve Hartman did a fantastic job. I would never criticize anything he does. He's still working for CBS News, doing a fantastic job telling people stories and everything else. Anyway, the video was done so well that we had so many people write in about it, that they showed it twice. And again, they showed it 3 times because people were writing in. So 15 million viewers seen me 3 different times. Boy, I'll tell you what, in my YouTube videos, if I could get 15 million viewers, woo! Boy, I would be set for a while. Anyway, as it is, what I'm trying to do out there is I'm trying to create something that's going to help people survive the coming times. A lot of people are like, oh, we're not going to see this in our lifetime, and no, don't worry, it's fine. But I've seen so many war-torn videos of different countries, and people say the same thing. They just wish they had forewarning. They wish they knew more. They wish they were prepared. So, you know what? Be a good Boy Scout. Be a good Girl Scout. And be prepared. Learn some things. Because if you got to run out that door really quickly, you can't take all your books with you. You can't bring your computer and stuff with you because chances are the internet's going to be down anyway. So anyway, some of the things I'm teaching on my videos is, of course, my yoga and biodynamic gardening, community building, hunting, gathering, preserving, and of course, clinical massage. And I'm going to get better, and showing and teaching people that in the future too. Probably be, at that time be costing you a little bit to learn some of these things that I've got, 33 years of knowledge and wisdom on. So anyway, this healing retreat model that I'm creating, it's a model. Which means that wherever you are, whatever country you're in, you could create the same model in your country. So it's going to be beneficial everywhere. So the benefits of this is outstanding. But what you're getting from me is years and years and years of not just knowledge, but it's wisdom. Not everybody out there grows smarter. People grow older, but not always smarter with wisdom. So I'm going to partake unto you this wisdom that I've learned over the many years that I have under my belt. And, I'm giving a lot away, but at the hot springs and some of the videos you've already watched or will watch, you'll find that I'm asking for help. Up there, I don't have a lot of clients, because I'm in a mining community, gold miners. Not a lot of people want to get massaged because of the whole touch taboo thing. These guys are, oh, I don't need no massage, as they limp away, right? Anyway, so what I'd like to do when I get back to Alaska is I'm going to put on my videos, I'm going to have a program called GoFundMe. So if you've learned anything from these videos, if you've gained anything from these videos, please GoFundMe, help me out a little bit, or come up and help me. That would be great too. Unfortunately, the things that I need are big. I need a log mill, I need a forklift, I need a skid steer, I need a 3/4 or 1 ton truck and a flatbed. I need a few things that's really going to make it easier in my near future, and hopefully yours as well. So, I think minimal I need like $200,000. So I know that's a lot for some people, and it's just a drop in the bucket to a lot of rich people out there. But, please help me where you can, do what you can. And I really, really, really appreciate it. I appreciate you, all my brothers and my sisters out there. If we do this right and we all start working together, wow, fantastic. So without any further ado, blessed be, namaste. Enjoy the video.
We drove a couple hours north of Fairbanks to where the road just plain dead ends into the Yukon River.
This is their phone book.
Found a measly page of people.
Okay.
And chose a real doozy.
Michael Mulkey.
Alaska doesn't have people. It has characters.
Michael Mulkey used to live in Washington State until 7 years ago, when his girlfriend at the time had a vision that they should pack everything and move here.
And where is she now?
She's in Maui.
Apparently her vision neglected to mention the mosquitoes.
It's just a natural thing.
Ironically, Michael, on the other hand, fell in love with the place.
The mosquitoes, actually, if this place didn't have mosquitoes, you know how many people would live up here?
80.
Lots and lots.
Today, he survives in this remote wilderness, partly by, you're not going to believe this, selling massages, which is about as easy as selling ballet tickets up here. That's why Michael also gathers his own food.
If you grow a garden, the chickweed itself has more nutritional value than almost anything else.
And right about here is where I realized something about Michael Mulkey.
This plant here is lamb's quarter, and it's actually really delicious.
You haven't shown me anything in your garden that you've planted. It's pretty
That's
much...
because I didn't plant anything this year.
The guy is out there. I can honestly say I have never met anyone who lives so in the moment. His existence is literally hand to mouth. Fireweed for breakfast, maybe a grouse for lunch.
You just don't know what you're missing out there, folks.
Last week he shot a bear and had it smoked.
Your ham's all sliced.
This bear was in my yard.
And at 46 years of age,
I have no faucet because I have no running water.
this is how Michael Mulkey gets by.
You have less than $500 to your name.
Is that bad?
Somehow he thinks the money's going to come out of the air, I think.
Michael's mother, Ramona, lives 3,000 miles away in Southern California. From here, she bombards him with worry and articles about starting your own business.
This one is analyze those goals to grow your business. To me, it's only reasonable that you have to be concerned about your future.
She's worried that I'm going to get to a certain age and I won't have any money to live off of.
She's got a good point.
Yeah, she does. She does.
But for now at least, Michael refuses to concern himself. And although it's easy to find fault,
You know, life is long, but then again, it's short.
with his live-for-the-moment logic, let me ask you this. How was your day at the office?
Come on, baby.
Steve Hartman, CBS News, in Central Alaska.